Hi, thanks for joining me. Usually I try to talk recovery. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about that time before recovery, that time maybe before we're even fully in an addictive state. That time in our lives when we are involved in a behavior. Mine is drinking. Maybe yours is too. Maybe yours is drugs. Maybe yours is gambling, or, maybe it's just a simple behavior like gossip. Regardless, shopping even, regardless of what it is, I want to talk about that time when that thought enters our head. Do I have a problem? Do I really need to stop doing this? Am I hurting myself? Is this detrimental? Is this a habit? What is this? Am I addicted? In my case, there were times where I said, am I an alcoholic? No, I'm not. I'm fine. I just need to slow down. I just need to be more aware. For me, I did that for, I think, decades. And it feels like, looking back, it feels like the more I tried to convince myself that I didn't have a problem, the more of a problem it became, which is pretty common. And there's so much fear around admitting that we might have a problem, admitting that we have become reliant on a behavior or a substance to help us feel better. Because if we admit that we have to use a substance to feel better, then we have to admit that we don't really feel that good about ourselves. And it happens. We don't. We're human. We are wounded and we're traumatized, and being a human is hard. Sometimes we do find ourselves needing an outside source, or thinking we need an outside substance or activity to help us get through. And there's no fault of anybody really, because it happens, and our bodies are or can be addictive. That's why it's called an addiction, because our body becomes dependent on it. If we weren't designed that way, it wouldn't be an issue for anybody. But it is. It is an issue for a lot of people. It's an issue for me. While alcohol was definitely my drug of choice, sure, I fell into all kinds of other addictions. Most of them were like behaviors. You've maybe heard me talk about victimhood. Ooh, I certainly fell into that role of victimhood, and I've done a lot of healing. And now, when that presents itself, I now have a choice. It's not always a conscious choice, but it is still a choice where something will trigger me and I go, ooh, victim. No, I choose not to. I am not a victim. I have broken that habit, that addiction. And I've mentioned habit a couple of times because there is a point for a lot of people where whatever our action, our substance, our behavior is, for a lot of us, there is a period of time where it is just a habit and it has not reached that point of addiction yet. Those are the people I want to reach. I mean, I want to help everybody. I am a healer. I am a giver. I want to help. And today, the people that I really want to reach are those people that are either struggling with admitting that they are an alcoholic or an addict, or that they have a behavior that is detrimental. And I also want to reach those of you who are in that place of habit where through some healing and some awareness, you can break that habit and it doesn't have to become addiction. Yes, it quite possibly means that you give up whatever it is that substance is. But what's coming right now is that not always, because I'm not going to, I was just going to use an example, and Spirit like put his hand on my shoulder and then a hand over my mouth and said, no, you can't give that example, because somebody will use that as a bypass. And by bypass, I mean an excuse, a reason to go deeper into denial, someone who is in active addiction, and they're going to hear me talk about a habit and go, oh, see, that's me. I can just do this, and I'm not really an alcoholic. I'm not really addicted to this behavior. So Spirit's kind of amazing that way. But I want to stress that if you find yourself in that space of, even once, am I hurting myself? Do I have a problem? Do I need to stop? Do I need to slow down? Do I need to change this behavior at all? I really encourage you to do it. I encourage you to make that leap of faith in yourself and reach out. Reach out to a friend, reach out to a clergy member, reach out to a counselor, reach out to me, reach out to Pam, reach out to somebody. And reach out to somebody that you trust is going to be honest with you. Someone who's going to encourage you to be honest. Because if you can be honest and you can break the habit, begin the healing, you do not have to go down that road of addiction. You can stop your road of addiction. You can begin to heal and to begin creating the life that you want rather than controlling the life that you have through whatever that substance is that you're using, that you have a habit of doing, that you are relying on to bring you that sense of worth, that sense of relief. Maybe it's that, okay, I can relax now. There is a better way than addiction. There is a better way than self-abuse. And whether that's through substance abuse, whether that's through behavioral abuse, whether that's any kind of abuse, even if it is accepting abuse from another person. Spirit's bringing that accepting abuse from another person can actually become an addiction. And every one of us is worth a life free of control, whether it's from another person or from ourselves. We really are here, yes, to get our ass handed to us, but to figure that out and to learn how to heal, to let go of control, and to learn how to create the life that we want to live, and to really step into the person that we uniquely are. And that is a person, every one of us in a different way. We are loving, we are compassionate, we are caring and giving beings. And it is through our wounding, our trauma, our denial, our victimhood, our pity parties are, pity parties are a big part of being stuck in an addictive state. We're worth more. You are worth more. And I'm going to wrap that up. I know this was short, but I said what it was that I really wanted to say. I honestly hope that this touched somebody and that you reach out for help, for a conversation, for some honesty, for some clarity, whether that's, like I said, to a friend, to me, to anybody. You are worth your best life. You are worth living as your best self. Until next time, thanks. Take care. Bye.